Today we're going to talk about when you log into your account for email. So we start with going to the school site and clicking on student email. When you're logged in, it will show you the screen. This one is not showing correctly. Partly could be that you need to clear something. I showed some of you how to do this before, but just in case, you can click on the 3 on the side if you're using Chrome. Go to More Tools, Clear Your Browsing Data. Then you're going to change this to the beginning of time, Clear Browsing Data. It's going to clear. When it's finished clearing, this screen will go away. You can see it's still working down here. And when it's done, you should be able to reload your page. Click Continue, and it should show up. If for some reason it does not show up, then you can go back to the site, the school site, and try to reload again. We've had to do that a couple times with the new updates. I'm not sure if that's what the deal is or if there is something else going on. Once you get into your email, there's a couple things to learn. First, there are folders. These are the folders that are in my favorites, but I can click on More and see all of my folders. I have a lot more folders than most of you, and that's okay. Inbox is where your new emails are coming in. Clutter, we've talked about. Clutter is kind of like when you get mail and you're not ready to read it. I just got logged out. When you get logged out, just log right back in. It does happen sometimes. Log right back in. And once you're logged back in, you can continue right where you left off. Clutter is like mail that you get and you're not ready to look at, but you don't want to throw away yet. Drafts are what you've started and you haven't finished. And then sent items are the items that you have sent. And then your deleted items are items that you have deleted, but haven't deleted permanently. So those are the main ones that you need to know about. We're going to go back to the inbox because it's one of my favorites. It's up here as well. And we're going to continue looking at my inbox here. Okay, under settings, you have automatic replies. Automatic replies are for when you're out of the office. You won't exactly be out of office, but you could set up an automatic reply when you're out of school. You have a school email and it works even in the summer, but maybe you don't want emails to come there and you have a personal account you want to add them to. You could set up a reply. It could start on holidays, weekends, whenever you want it to. So you can click Send Automatic Replies, choose the date, choose the time, and you can have that set up. So you could have it be set up for different reasons. This was one that I had set up when I was in Uganda, and I had really bad internet at the time, and I didn't want my school colleagues to think that I was ignoring them. Display settings is how it's set up to look. Show reading pane on the right is my preference, but you can have it on the bottom, or you can hide it altogether. You have to kind of find which one you like best. And when you have the setting you like, click OK. I like to have this open the next one first as well, but you could have it open previous item or return to the view, whatever you would like to do. And then make sure you click OK. I clicked cancel because I didn't want to change anything. We're going to skip offline settings, manage add-ins, and go down to theme. Most of you have already changed your theme. Some of the themes are dynamic, which means that they move. You can see the waves are moving across, and the boat and the whale and the sky are staying still. Some of them are very plain. Some of them are a little more unique or just colorful. So choose the one that you like. Once you've chosen the one that you like, at the bottom you can click Save. Notifications are on for me, but I have turned the sounds off. You can change those how you want them and then click Save. And then today we're going to go into My App Settings, Mail. So here we are. These are under Options. We have Shortcuts. and this is to some of the things that are very frequently used. So if you're not sure where to go, we will be adding an email signature today, and it's actually under the shortcuts. It's one of the ones that people use a lot. But we're going to go through all of them today. Under General is My Account. My Account is information about you, but this is not something that you can change. Change Theme, we already know where that is. Most of you already found Theme over here, and you can also make this go away so you can see more because the settings we're done with for now. So you can change your themes here as well. Just make sure you always click Save. Distribution groups, you can actually create your own groups based on who you want to email. So I actually did a class once, or a couple times I have classes, but it takes a lot to add them. So these are groups that I belong to, and then this is a group that I owned. Next is keyboard shortcuts, and I don't really deal with these, but Outlook is on there. Manage add-ins, we're skipping over these as well. Mobile devices, these are the devices that are connected right now to my email account, and I could delete them, I can wipe them, I can start logging when it had on there. These are all items that I use now, so these are all ones that I'll continue to leave here. Offline settings we are not going to deal with. Light version, this is if you have an old browser, an old computer, or your internet connection is not very good. You can click on this and it will take some of the features out that weigh down. Region and time zone, English, United States. This is the format I like on both of these, and then I'm in the Central Time Zone, which you are too. And then text messaging I also don't deal with because I don't want text coming to me. So I'm going to close General, and we're going to go down to Mail. Mail is next. So these are categories under Mail. Automatic processing. Automatic replies we've already talked about. So this is another option where you can get to automatic replies. If you want to turn your clutter on or off, this is the way you can do that. If you don't want them to separate or get notifications, you can uncheck them and you won't get them anymore. But remember, you have to click Save, and I don't want to save that. These are inbox and sweep rules. I have rules set up that send specific emails to certain places. So this sends all of the emails straight to a specific folder, and I can create more. So I can click Add, and I can name it any name I want. So you can give it any name that you want, and when it is received from, let's say that anytime it is received from Mr. Martin, I'm going to click Save. It didn't save him though. Received from Alan Martin, save. I am going to delete it. And then I could save that, and it sure would delete every message I got from Mr. Martin, but I won't do that. So you can add those in there. Junk email reporting is next. You can ask before sending. You can automatically send. Mark as read, how you want it to do. Message options, display notification, or do you want sound? Do you want to empty it when you sign out? Read receipts, kind of like on your text messages. Is it going to send them or not? I always ask before sending, but some people do request a read receipt in their email. Reply settings, mine is sent to reply, so when I click reply, it's not going to go reply all and send it to everybody. It's only going to go to the person I send it to unless I choose reply all. And then we're going to skip the retention policies as well. So let's close automatic processing and go to accounts. Block or allow. If there are people who are bothering you, come let me know rather than blocking them. I blocked spam that I continued to get. I did allow people that were getting sent to others. I brought them in. Connected accounts, don't connect your accounts. Forwarding, don't forward. But if you want to set it up in a POP or IMAP on your devices, you can use these settings for that. Alright, we're done with accounts. Go to attachment options. Attachment preferences, always attach them as copies is what I choose to do if it's coming from my computer. It says ask how I want to attach them, as OneDrive or as copies. If they're from OneDrive, and I ask because I don't use OneDrive very often. And for files I choose from group files, ask me how. Warn me when I send a message that may be missing an attachment. So I'll get a message saying, did you mean to send something with it? And then storage accounts we're going to skip as well. Next we're going to go to layout, and this is the one you're going to have your assignment for. So we're just going to skip to email signature here. And you're going to make sure you check these two boxes on your email signature. And then you're going to create an email signature. You can make it pretty, highlight what you want. This is bold, italics, underline. This deals with the font, what font you want it to be. Oh, I changed mine, and that's not the one I wanted, so I'll discard at the end. You can change the size. You don't want it to be too big, but you don't want it to be too small either. You can highlight it. You can change the text color. You can take the highlight out, whatever you want to do. This will add bullets. This will add numbers. And then there are more. So you can put it all the way over. You can align it differently in the middle. These are attachments that you can add, or hyperlink that you can have in your email. And various settings through here. I do not recommend putting a lot of information about you other than your name. I had some people putting Bowling Green Junior High and what sports they were in or clubs. You could do that. Don't put your personal information, and there's really no need for you to have your email here either, because your email is going to be in the attachment. So you're going to click Save when you're done. I meant to click Discard, didn't I? So let's change mine back really quickly. I always am a big fan of Times New Roman, and I like it italicized too. It makes it a little prettier. And let's make that a 12 font. All right, now let's click Save. Okay. So now you're going to get out of options, and we're going back here. So you're going to be emailing someone. So let's talk about email. So you're going to click New, and then you're going to click To. Especially 6th graders, this is not going to help you a lot yet because the 6th grades aren't working. So if you want to find someone, type in their first name, dot their last name. And now I've found Miss Pollard. I'm going to click Save. I could also type it here. So if I want to email Mr. Browning, I can type his name, and I can click Enter, and it will find him. So it's going to find people based on if you've sent them emails, but it's also going to find them based on if they're in your system, in your email system. So you can try that, but sometimes you have to type their entire email address. So for Miss Lee, let's pretend that we couldn't see hers, and I have to type it all out. You might have to do that, and that is okay. You add a subject. This is what it's about. Testing for my class. Hey guys, I'm showing my students how to send emails. You can ignore this email. Have a great day. And then I'm done, except I haven't clicked send. You can also include emojis. And you can actually type what emojis you want. I didn't know this was here, and someone showed me the other day that it was here. I don't like that sun or that one. So let's type smile. And I like this one. And then I'm going to click send. I could also attach a document. I could add a picture. I can change the font. There are more formatting things down here that you can do. But make sure you click send. Once you have clicked send, it's now in your sent items. So you're going to go to your sent items for your assignment, click on testing for my class or whatever you named yours, and you're going to use a snipping tool. So to get the snipping tool, go to your search bar, click snipping tool. You can take a full screen snip. That is fine. I just need you, who you sent it to, and your email signature in it. So this is fine. Make sure you save it. If you don't like this one, you can also do the rectangular snip like this. But again, I need who you are, who you sent it to, and your email signature. And then save it, and then you will turn this in first name dot last name dot email signature, and then you will turn this in on Edmodo. Upload it like you did your Tagxedo. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.